Foreign scene, Zambia's main opposition presidential candidate has called for the internet to be restored after it was caught during Thursday's tightly contested elections. According to reports, social media platforms such as WhatsApp, Facebook and microblogging site Twitter have been down intermittently. People are said to have been using virtual private networks (VPNs), which allow users to circumvent local restrictions. Meanwhile, announcement of the result of Zambia's Electoral Commission has been temporarily halted. Some party agents criticized the commission for attempting to announce some results which had not been verified. To discuss this further, I'm joined by Global Affairs Analyst TREND-EJIME. Thank you so much for joining us on News Now. For a while now, some African countries such as Uganda and Zambia have introduced a disruption of internet services, especially during elections. Is this a move to gag freedom of speech or for national security?
Thank you for having me. Well, they will do everything to tell you they are protecting national interest. But what is happening is that it's not, you mentioned there was Uganda, Equatorial Guinea, Republic of Congo. So it's becoming a trend. The point is, one, whether it's a fear of the social media. But well, we must accept that social media can be abused or misused. But these same people, ironically, also use it. These governments that are complaining, they use social media to also garner votes and then reach out to people. So they have now failed to come to a strategic thinking about how they can maximize the advantage of social media instead of concentrating on the negative side. Once you abridge, it is abridgment of personal freedom, or which is against all known laws about UN Charter, AU protocol on protection on human and people's rights. So it is not the way to go. They have to. It's not to say that this social media cannot be regulated. Okay, or internet. Even developed countries are having issues. But to shut it down or to suspend it, that is not the solution. It just shows a crude way. There are a better, subtle, a subtler way and a better way to handle it. Getting all the stakeholders together to eliminate the, harmful effect or the abuse and misuse that social media can be put.
Now let's come on now to Nigeria. We've seen the situation of the social media bill, how stakeholders and Nigerians in general, voiced against this social media bill. And we also saw a few months ago the issues that surrounded the Twitter ban. How would you rate Nigeria's government's acceptance of social media, the use of social media for its citizens?
Well, it's been a contentious issue, and then I mentioned it here. It's just not just Nigeria, developing and developed countries, they are all having issues. Remember, former President Trump will always call the whole media, in fact, they say fake news and all that, when it doesn't favor him. When in fact he is also using some of the same. When the media that is supporting him, those ones can go ahead, but all those that are criticizing him. So it's about tolerance of alternative view. There is no point. You have to leave the space for all these, for people cannot be subjected to just listening to one. Imagine in Nigeria where everybody is forced to be listening to the government, broadcasting organization or print media. No, that is not democracy anymore. There should be, plurality. That plurality or pluralism will also, it has its challenges. But to shut it down is not the answer. It is to accommodate everybody. Even conventional media, they are having issues with the social media. But you have to acknowledge that it is a fact, they are there. You cannot, there's nothing, instead of pretending or banning everybody, ban everything that is bannable. No. It has come to say, digital media has come to stay. All you need now do is to strategize, to synergize, to make sure that you maximize the benefits, the advantages while also curtailing the harmful effects. I agree there are harmful effects that this social media can be put to, but that does not also override all the good things that it can do. The people banning it because of they are trying to muzzle the freedom of people. Meanwhile, they will want people in those areas to get to vote for them. When you don't, they are not having access to those things that will make for a well-being of the people. One of them is access to information. It's a human right that they will know what government is doing and also contribute, criticize, or make contributions. It's not just government having things and ramming it over their throat or imposition. No, they have to be part of the conception, implementation, modification to get to a point where it meets everybody halfway. That is what democracy is all about. It is not a theocracy. It's not authoritarianism or dictatorship. So they have to accommodate the alternative view.
Global Affairs analyst TOLERANT, thank you for your time.